action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNINews video. Now, I've got a lot to cover today, including some pretty interesting Marvel Legend Avengers Endgame news I want to share with you guys. But before I get to that, I wanted to tell you guys about a Kickstarter that is currently going on from the folks at Cryptid Toys. They're doing a Kickstarter for a new line of 6-inch action figures called Army Alphas. And what these are is it's kind of like a generic army building type line of action figures for you 6-inch collectors. So you've got just like a normal army soldier, you've got a SWAT team member, you've got a couple figures, one that looks kind of like would be part of a SHIELD team. It's not, these aren't affiliated with Hasbro or Marvel or anything like that, but one that I think would probably fit in if you were trying to army build a SHIELD team for your Marvel Legends. Same with one that looks kind of like a Hydra soldier. And then there's also one that looks kind of like, to me, reminds me of like Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Again, not affiliated with G.I. Joe in any way. And obviously Hasbro's yet to give us 6-inch G.I. Joe figures, but this honestly might be the next best thing. So this is a Kickstarter currently going on. I will say these guys are advertisers on the websites. They are promoting this Kickstarter on the website, but I honestly think this is a pretty cool Kickstarter that you might want to check out if you're into, army building soldiers for a 6-inch line. And right now there's about 4 days left on the Kickstarter. Their goal is to get to $60,000, and right now they're at about $54,000. So just under $6,000 to go before they reach their minimal goal. And then of course they've got some extra goals where they can unlock additional figures and stuff. So I will put a link to that Kickstarter in the video description if you want to check it out. And again, there's about 4 days left on it. So if it's something you think you'd be interested in, I would definitely head over today and take a look. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys is some information from Tamashii Nations. They solicited a few new figures, one of which is a new Dragon Ball figure for the SH Figuarts line. So they're going to be doing the Dragon Ball Zamasu Potara, I believe is how you pronounce it. I have probably butchered that. I'm not a Dragon Ball expert, so I'm not super familiar with these characters and definitely always have difficulty pronouncing their names. But nevertheless, it's a pretty cool looking figure. It's going to be released in August 2019. It's going to have, it looks like 3 different facial expressions, multiple pairs of hands, an alternate powered up arm. I guess that's part of his, his abilities, and then also an effective piece that goes behind the figure. Again, I guess assume it's part of his powers or something. So for you Dragon Ball fans, I think you'll definitely be interested in this one. And again, that figure is going to be released in August 2019, and it is currently up for pre-order. Tamashii Nations also released official images for that prequel Yoda figure that I told you about a couple news videos ago. We'd seen the magazine scan that had come out, and we'd seen this figure on display at a few of the conventions, but now it has been officially solicited. It will be released in August. The figure is going to have the Jedi Council seat that you see him use in the prequel movies. He's going to have a cane. He's going to have a lightsaber. He's also going to have multiple hands and a couple different head facial expressions. And he's going to have 2 different robes so that you can have him either standing, one robe that's shaped so it's like standing. I guess it's a harder plastic, but basically you get 2 versions of it where he's sitting, so you can put him in that throne, and then one so he's standing. So it's kind of cool. Hasbro's given us a Yoda that's more in keeping with the original trilogy, and this it looks more like he does from the prequel. So, and you get the features like the throne and everything. And again, that figure is going to be released in August along with the Dragon Ball figure. And then the final thing I wanted to share with you guys on the Tamashii Nations front is they revealed a new Iron Man figure that they're doing for the SH Figuarts line. This is the Python armor, the black and gold that we saw in Iron Man 3. This figure will also be released in August. It comes with all your basic Iron Man accessories that we see with all the SH Figuarts, the blast effects, the repulsor effects, and everything. So basically just another armor to add to your Hall of Armor if you've been collecting these Iron Man figures. An update to another story I told you about previously with that Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse 4-inch action figure that's being released as a home release, digital home release exclusive. That figure is also going to be released as a Blu-ray exclusive to Walmart like we saw with the Venom figure from the Sony movie Venom. So just to recap, this figure is 4 inches. It has very minimal articulation, doesn't even have like elbow joints, but they do give you an extra pair of arms. And then this figure, unlike the Venom figure, comes with 2 different head sculpts. It comes with a masked head sculpt and then an unmasked head sculpt. And that's probably the coolest thing about this figure, is it's actually a movie accurate head sculpt, as opposed to say the Marvel Legend version that Hasbro did, where they just stuck on the comic book head sculpt, which definitely looks very different from the Miles Morales that appeared in the new animated movie from Sony. So that is going to be that again. Previously I'd said it was a Voodoo exclusive, and it looks like Voodoo is releasing the same figure. That, you know, Voodoo is a way to get it digitally downloaded and stuff, but this is going to be included with the movie, the DVD movie, Blu-ray / DVD digital copy, so you get all 3. It's going to cost $27.96. It is currently up for pre-order on the Walmart site, and it's going to be released on March 21st. I don't think this will be too difficult to get your hands on. Again, the figure itself is kind of cool, but, you know, very minimal in articulation. I'd seen some of the Voodoo ones going for like $50-$60 on eBay, which is ridiculous. Definitely, if you want to get this figure, I would just go with this Walmart exclusive, so you get the movie and the figure, and it only costs you $27. Okay, and then the final bit of news I have for you guys today, which is probably the most exciting news of the day. It is Avengers Marvel Legends Endgame related. So if you've been trying to avoid all Endgame spoilers, you might want to just end the video now. There are some minor spoilers with this news. If you've been seeing all the promotional art and stuff that's been floating around on the internet, then there's nothing really major here. But again, if you've been avoiding all spoilers, then probably just want to end the video now. So with this weekend, basically an image surfaced online. I don't know the original source of this image, but nevertheless, this image does seem to confirm. Now I will say seem until Hasbro officially confirms this for us. You know, I'm not going to say 100% it's confirmed, but it seems like it's a good bet that the remaining figures in that first Avengers wave is going to be Endgame, which we pretty much knew. We knew all the comic book figures. We had seen a list of these figures show up on an overseas e-tailer even before Toy Fair. So we had a pretty good idea of what this wave was going to include before this image even surfaced. But again, it just further confirms that. So just to recap, the comic book based figures, which are 100% confirmed for this wave, include Citizen V, Living Laser, Hercules, Nighthawk, and then the Avengers Infinity War Ebony Maw figure that they first showed at New York Comic Con last year. Now, the 3 remaining figures, which again this image seems to confirm, will include Ronan from Endgame, the Hawkeye character, Captain America in one of those quantum suits, and Thanos as the Build-A-Figure with his armor on. So the thing to note about the Captain America figure is I think this will be compatible with those quantum suit figures that are coming in that box set that I told you about last week. If you missed that news, there was an image that showed up online showing a box set that's going to feature both Ronan / Hawkeye and Black Widow with the quantum suits on. And that box set also included additional head sculpts of Nebula, Ant-Man, and Iron Man. And so, as I speculated then, and I can't say 100% because this image is way too blurry to get a good enough look at the Captain America figure, but I'm guessing you can probably take the body of this Captain America figure and use those alternate heads from that box set with this. So if you wanted to have individual figures of Captain America, Iron Man, Ant-Man, Nebula, and Black Widow, and Ronan all with these quantum suits, what you would probably want to do is buy the box set twice. That way you would have 2 male bodies and 2 female bodies, so that you could use both the Black Widow head and the Nebula head, and then you would have Ronan or / Hawkeye, and then you could use either the Iron Man or the Ant-Man head sculpt with the second male body from the box set. And then you'd buy the Captain America figure twice, so that you'd have Captain America and then an extra body to stick either the Ant-Man or Iron Man head sculpts on there. So I don't know how many of you are really that interested in rounding out your entire Avengers lineup with these quantum suits on. they are kind of generic. They basically just are, red and gray silvers type suits with little Avengers A's on their chest. So, again, they're pretty generic, which is probably why Hasbro's going this route with just including the heads and stuff, so that if you want to buy, the bodies multiple times, you can, but you don't have to. I don't think, I'm guessing that based on the image that leaked out, the Captain America figure does not look like includes a Build-A-Figure piece. So you wouldn't even need to get that figure to complete the Thanos figure, I don't think. So, that's something to think about. But again, if you do want your entire Avengers team, and I'm guessing the suits do play a significant role in the movie. So if you're a completist in regards to that, you definitely probably are going to want to check these out as it is. And we know, like, a lot of the basic figures that they're doing for this line are going to also include the Avengers with these basic suits, or these quantum suits on. We don't even know officially if they're quantum suits. That's what we've all been calling them, but I don't think that's even been confirmed. So we've yet to see these suits even appear in a trailer, so we'll have to wait and see. But as it is, now as far as when this wave starts to see release, I am guessing based on what Hasbro said right before Toy Fair, where they said Avengers Endgame product would be on the shelf on the last day of this month, March. So I'm guessing that's when this wave will start to show up. Now, it could leak out sooner, but I mean, we're only talking a few weeks away now. So we're in the middle, we're in early March, almost the middle of March. So we've only got a couple of weeks before the embargo for Endgame product, is basically arrives. So, if this wave's going to leak out early, it's probably going to be any day now. But as it is, I would suspect, and I can't 100% say that this product is, this first Marvel Legend wave is going to be out on shelves exactly on that first day when all the other Endgame product is. A lot of times that's how it works, and so I wouldn't be surprised. But if not that exact day, then I definitely think we'll see the wave in that time frame. So if you're wondering about when you're going to be able to get Endgame product, I would mark your calendars for the last day of this month, first day of next month. Will we see another trailer? I would guess that another trailer will be coming pretty soon if that's the embargo for all the Endgame product. Because again, like these quantum suits and stuff have yet to even been shown in the trailers. And so usually they don't like to show toy product until it's at least been revealed on a trailer. That's generally how it works. So we'll have to wait and see, but definitely it should be a short amount. I mean, the movie is basically a month away, a little over a month away before it's released. It's hard to believe. I mean, we've just got Captain Marvel, and already Avengers Endgame is soon going to be upon us. And frankly, I can't wait. It's probably the most anticipated movie of the year, maybe only second or tied to the next Star Wars movie, but definitely I'm excited for Endgame. And I am wondering, how things will go with the MCU after Endgame. That's a whole topic of discussion I'll leave for another time. But, will Marvel Studios be able to keep the enthusiasm and hype for these Marvel movies after Endgame? And I have to kind of think that their work is definitely cut out for them on that front. But time will tell. A lot of exciting things coming for Marvel Legends, whether you're into Endgame or not. So, we'll have to wait and see how things play out. Okay, so that's it for the news today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about today. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video if you're so inclined, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm getting really close to 50,000 subscribers, less than 100 to go, I believe. And once I hit that mark, I will be making an announcement of doing something special here on YouTube to say thank you to you guys who have subscribed and watch the videos on a regular basis. I really do appreciate it. Hit the bell notification so you're also alerted every time I upload a new video. And then you can follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I have Instagram accounts for the websites, but then I also have my own personal Instagram account, which I haven't updated until recently very often, but you might want to follow me over there. I am planning on doing a contest on my personal Instagram, where I think I'm gonna give away a set of the Marvel Legend Kingpin Build-A-Figure Spider-Man figures from Hasbro. So I haven't announced that contest yet, but those details should be coming soon. So I will also have a link to my personal Instagram page in the video description. And then if you want to win even more stuff, we continue to have contests on both the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards, where we're giving away $100 store credits to either your choice of Big Bad Toy Store or Megalopolis Toys. the current contest on Marvelous News just ended, but I am going to be launching a new one probably tomorrow. So I won't put details in this video description to that one since the current contest is over. But the contest on Toy News International is currently still running. You've got another week for that one. And like I said, I will be launching a new contest on Marvelous News probably tomorrow. So if you haven't already been over on those message boards, you should check them out, register, start participating, and so on and so forth, because it's a great way to interact with fans and win free stuff. So until next time, guys, I will catch you later.